Welcome back to another episode of Templar's Talks.
Templar's Talks.
Yes, number 47, I think. And, yeah. I had actually been to a show this time.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if I was going to, so, other than, so much going on with the recordings of the Christmas series and all the drama.
Mm-hmm. Dramas in our life.
Yeah, the dramas in life and that. But yesterday evening I went to this local festival, de Dag van de Achterhoekse Popmuziek.
Yes, guys, try to pronounce that. De Dag van de Achterhoekse Popmuziek.
Yes. It's kind of a bit of a showcase kind of festival where people can just freely walk into venues and see bands play, and venues can literally be a hairdresser or something like that. So it doesn't necessarily have to be an actual venue. I must say this year in Doetinchem, where I live, there were fewer venues available. But I think in general they had something like 50 bands over the whole area and some 25 venues. So yeah, that kind of averages to 2 bands per venue, I guess. Of course, we have our own theater, our theater where there's shows. We have the movie theater also where there's usually shows. We have the hairdresser. We have a couple of venues that actually are venues in this town. And I was looking through the program. Now I must say I'm shooting for a client, so I wasn't shooting for Templars. So I don't always have a complete say in where I go. So I ended up in this place called Streekgenoot, which is very Dutch. And I think it's also one of the nicer places in the sense of people who like to hang out with music and enjoy some special craft beers in this place. All nice. And the first band that I was seeing is called Jupiter Was Close. And there's, I think, 2 names in the band. And I think that was something like Simon and whatever. And there's 2 people called Simon and 2 people called whatever it was. And apparently that's the funny thing about them. I don't know. They make kind of alternative rock, pop music, bit of indie in there. Quite interesting to see. They really got the audience along quite well. So, very fun to watch. I must say, as a metalhead, I got a little bit bored with the music. It's just not completely my kind of thing, and that's okay. I mean, I could see that the audience was liking it much more than I was, so eventually I went a bit to the back after I was done taking the pictures. I just moved to the back and enjoyed it from a distance. Then the next band was also in the same place that I saw. I didn't have to see too much today. That was good. And that was called Frey. And Frey is kind of doing electro pop music, so I could potentially like that a little bit. In this case, it's too poppy for me. I guess this is something you could see as chart material, done very well thought. It's a whole concept. I think that you could definitely see that in the charts in maybe 1 or 2 years or so if the promotion keeps going and the songs keep coming for this artist. But personally, I would say not too great. I quickly hopped into some singer-songwriter, of which I totally forgot the name, and after that I decided to go home because today I had to get up a little bit early to record a podcast, and I have 2 interviews after that, and after that I have to drive more than an hour to celebrate a birthday of a 4-year-old. So
Yes.
that cuts
Parties.
my night. Yes, parties. That cuts my night a little bit short, I guess. And also, I've been so busy in the last couple weeks with negotiating and emotionally draining stuff, so that I thought also I'm not too much in the mood of seeing lots of music. So I just...
Oh, you're gonna party hard and drink lots of ranja.
Yeah, Ranja, yes. Well, the funny thing is that this party is a
Sugar rush.
family thing, because we don't... My dad is not keen on being in the big parties that they give next week, so I'm excused and got to go to the alternative family gathering instead. But yeah,
Alternative family gathering.
yeah.
Fun.
I mean, that's better than having 20
Yeah.
4-year-olds running around all day.
It's lovely 4-year-olds.
Yeah, that's nice. But I can handle them in a bit smaller number, maybe. Then yeah. Alright.
So now we have this little moment at the party. Your auntie Sabine is going to have you headbang for the first time in your life. It starts with...
Well, she is quite keen on playing with her toy instruments. So who knows? There might be a metalhead into her. She is, I think, on character. She knows what she wants. So that's that. But I'm looking forward to see how she likes her girly gift, because she wanted to be like Auntie Sabine, and the last time I saw her she was so upset that she did not have a necklace as she spotted mine. She run around rummaged through all her stuff to show Auntie that she also has one, which she doesn't. And she was extremely sad about that. So I said to her, maybe you get something for your birthday, you know? And that made me go to a jewelry store and shop for jewelry for a 4-year-old. Yeah.
So you've got a, how do you call it, a lieveheersbeestje?
No, a butterfly.
A butterfly!
And I bought one myself so we could, like, match.
Your PPF, how do you call it? I don't know.
BBFs,
PFF.
yes. I don't know, but yeah.
PFF, sorry. I'm still drinking my first coffee, people. I'm not awake.
Yeah, I don't know. She also really enjoys playing with my camera, so I don't know. I think in a couple of years she will be competing with us in the photo pit. So
nice. Maybe I'll bring one along as well.
Yeah, that's so nice. I told you we need assistants for like festivals and such.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, I've been to a concert as well.
I know.
I saw some bands. I saw some bands.
One way I wanted to go there.
I hope to see you there,
Yeah.
but well, you decided life had other things the next day.
Yeah. So sometimes you have to prioritize other things.
Sadly, I'm pushed back on the bottom of the to-do list.
No.
No.
Uh-oh. Well,
I know.
I might drive up to you soon. So.
Anyway, I went to see on a Wednesday evening. I went to Eindhoven, and I went to see Atlas, Guerrea, and Orbit Culture.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah. It was sold out. The last times I was in FNR, it was not sold out. This time it was. And we started the evening with Atlas.
Yeah.
It's a Finnish band.
I've seen them in some
Yeah,
festival.
they played in the Netherlands before.
Yeah.
I saw another photographer I know. She went there.
Well, I saw them
She had amazing photos.
a couple of years ago in Finland, actually, in On the Rocks.
Possible, yes. I think they're existing for quite some time now.
Yeah, I remember. I really enjoyed them back then, so I'm curious what you think.
I kind of liked them, but there were also little things that weren't really working out for them on the stage, I think. But I like the fact that they were a little bit different than everything you know. Yeah, I think that's the way to put it. They have a little bit more metalcore sound, but then there's also more double vocals. There's a little bit more melody in there.
Okay.
And then they say they take inspiration out of Finnish mythology and poetry, but I'm not quite sure where you can hear it in the music. Maybe in the melodies, there's a little bit of the, older music sound, like the folkish kind of sounds, but I'm not quite sure. I haven't listened to this band a lot before, so I was quite new checking them out. They have a really good stage presence. I actually kind of very much like them. I had to think about, and of course, when I say this, the name always flies right out of my head.
I don't know. I saw them.
Tesseract.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking. I had a photo pass of that fucking band. Tesseract.
Yeah, true.
The bass player reminded me of the bass player of Tesseract. It's the same sort of how they're into the music, and there's a little bit more how do you call it, gent influence in their music, which I quite liked. Yeah. But the thing that I didn't worked very well is the second vocalist. Sometimes was a little, and I'm not quite sure if he was slightly off key, but it didn't work. Well, when you listen it on CD, on wherever streaming platform or whatever, it does work, but there in a venue at some points it didn't. So, which is kind of sad, because I'm not sure if he didn't hear himself and was singing a little bit higher or lower or whatever. I felt a little bit, Oh. And at some points, the one of the guitars was giving a lot of feedback.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was not the whole set. It was in I think 2 songs or something. But that makes everybody in the audience go like, ew.
Yeah.
So that was their, how do you say it? It was their pitfall, maybe. But I think they left a very good impression to the people that never ever heard them. Because it was also quite nice. They had a very dark light show. But of course, Garea and Orbit Culture, they have to shine.
Yeah.
So, but I quite like them, so I will keep an eye out on them.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
I'm curious.
I saw them in the Helsinki Tech Fest, I think, with the same night as Hacktivist, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
I think the audience there was super hyped for Hacktivist. And also one of the biggest mosh pits I've ever seen in Finland for Hacktivist. So, yeah, Atlas really had good luck there with a lot of people in the venue that were there to mosh. So, yeah, it worked there.
Well, I think they did. They were already had people moshing, so that went well.
Ah, good.
And I think their music is kind of, it's not, you know, like catchy as when you're talking about power metal catchy, but it was, I think a lot of people could vibe with it quite well.
No.
But I think most people, of course, came to see Guerrilla and Orbit Culture. I mean, you know, not everybody is crazy as the two of us that will buy tickets to see a support act. So yeah, that was really nice. And then we had Guerrilla, the Portugal band, or most of them are from Portugal, all dressed up. You have no clue who was on the stage. At least not from looking at them. You love them.
Yeah, they played I saw them 2 times, I think. And 2 times, amazing. Last year they made the top 5, and I think this year they will too. So.
Yeah, so I've listened to the music too. I never fell in love with them, but not. That doesn't say anything because, you know, I listen to a lot of music that I'm not in love with, but still good. But seeing them live, they changed my mind. That was a show. Yeah. I think mainly because of the front of the vocalist. He's like interesting to watch. How he goes around on the stage and does this little, you know, sort of. He wasn't dancing, but he wasn't standing still either.
No,
it's kind of intriguing to watch. Yeah, theatric. It's kind of intriguing to watch that. And they all seem to have a really good time. I'm not a big fan of bands that hide who they are.
True. Because
one thing I like to watch is how band members enjoy their own playing. You know. Yeah. It's just, I don't know. And how they're having a good time on the stage. But on the other hand, you don't need it, apparently. They had a really good show. I loved it.
And their stage decor is amazing. So yeah. Like, I mean, I don't know if they did the same as what they did in Alcatraz, but like, wow. Really awesome.
They had a sort of a circle cut through, and one on the left and one on the right.
Yeah, and with the light effects.
And then the light comes through.
The light effects on it, amazing. Mm-hmm. I really like that. It's really well thought.
Well, I think for them this time there was a big stage setup from Orbit Culture behind it.
Yeah, that sucks.
And that shined through. So they took away a little bit of their own mastery of stage build.
Yeah, I think that sucks because really the way they think about how everything is placed and how it's done, it's just very well thought. There's not a whole lot of bands who go into detail in the placement of every item, I think. For them.
But there were only 2 things on the stage.
Oh, then it's definitely different from what I saw. And that makes sense.
That's, like I said, it's just like a circle cut in half. Yeah. One half was on the left and one half was on the right. Yeah. That was only their prop. And of course their backdrop.
Yeah.
That fits nice with the half circles.
Yeah.
But behind it was the stage setup from Orbit Culture, and there was a lot of light shining through, so that...
Yeah, that's a pity. It's a pity, but I think Korea is the kind of band that will headline shows very, very, very soon on large venues.
Yes.
Although,
I think so.
Another support tour for next summer is already announced, and that's with In Flames. So, yeah.
For the summer.
Yeah. I think not all dates with In Flames.
No, because they're not playing Dynamo.
No, I don't know. Some in Norway. I don't know. I saw it, but in any way, they were going to support with In Flames at some point. I've been seeing that, and I think nice for them.
Yeah, but I'm thinking In Flames will headline Dynamo Metal Fest. So if they're touring together, why are they not on the bill as well?
In Flames has like a couple of different bands along, like for one part and then for another part and then for another part, So,
one of those.
Yeah.
The east of Europe has this band, the west of Europe has that band.
Yeah, sort of like that, yeah.
Would have been great to see them on the festival, actually.
Yeah.
But they're not.
We will see them.
So back to Eindhoven. Fully packed venue. Orbit Culture came. Orbit Culture. I don't know. Didn't burn the place down because it's still there. But they delivered. It was. Korea already did, but Orbit Culture then. They were awesome. They were. Sometimes with these bands, it's different when you hear them on CD and when you see them live. But the quality was really good.
Yeah.
And the light show, I love light, so I always watch that as well. And I also looked up the lighting technician. Who's the one doing the lights? It was great. It fitted. It was great. I think the whole set was structured well, like the songs. Lots of crowd service, lots of circle pits. The vibe was high. I think if you're an Orbit Culture fan or went there to see them, yeah. But they are also skyrocketing because we saw them like 2 years ago, I think, on a small stage.
I've seen them
on the small stage
by now.
in Leeuwarden on Into the Grave on the freaking small stage, like in the afternoon. And now they headline Evenaar, sold out show.
Yeah, but I mean, I've seen them quite a lot of times. I think I saw them in Metropole, I saw them in Alcatraz, I saw them in Tuska, several times in Tuska actually. So, I mean, I've seen them quite a lot by now. I like what they're doing, it's okay, but it's not the band that I run for, to be honest. But I like their shows. What they're doing is really definitely working out well.
So yeah, I had a very good evening. I actually enjoyed all the three bands. That's also not always the case. So yeah, good evening.
Very well.
Looking forward to see them again sometime. All the bands.
Nice. Well, I think that were our live shows for this time. I mean, we're heading up to the end of the year already, so it's gonna be a bit more scarce now. And luckily, we did have
And life will change.
Yeah. Luckily, we did have an album to listen to.
Luckily.
Yeah, like my inbox is not full or something. But I picked the Finnish Kaunis Kuulamaton. I think last year I spoke already about them because they had a really great show in Tuska. And since you were so keen on pronouncing their album title, I leave that up to you.
Oh, so it's kaunis kuolematon with kun valo minussa kuoli.
Exactly that.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm not really a language person, as you guys already know. But hey, yeah,
well, it's not French, so...
no.
Oh no, French, we could do French. We couldn't do... What was it?
I'm quite okay with French, to be honest. Maybe that.
Yeah, but
That's.
we had some other names and band names that was like... Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Doesn't matter. Yeah. So the Finnish ones. I must say, like three. I think three members.
Would you like to know what it means?
Feel free to enlighten us.
The title. Because I think with a band, this genre, you need to know the name of the title of the because it, you know. So, oh wait, I have it in Dutch.
Yeah.
I need a good pronunciation in English, of course.
I did translate it, but then I have to find my notes somewhere.
When the light in me died.
Yes, I have it.
I could have translated myself, but I wanted to have the correct, you know.
Yeah.
When the light in me died.
Yeah.
So I think that's with Doom. It's kind of you need to know, because it will take you on a journey to a place where the light dies.
Yes, darkness, and more darkness as always.
Lots and lots and lots of darkness. Happy darkness this time.
Yeah, very melancholic, so to say, and yeah. So about the band, there's 3 members of Cinnamore in this formation.
Oh, yes. I have a light bulb moment.
Yes, you do.
I do.
So I've been knowing the members already for a long time, and always kind of followed what they were up to. I must say I really enjoyed listening to this album. I really like the contrast between the darkness and the melancholy, and of course, since Mikko Aikala is the singer, I would very much enjoy listening to that.
We saw them. Oh, we even saw Cinnamore together.
Did we?
Yeah, Tuska after party.
Oh yeah, possible.
In her. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Okay. So yeah. What I really like about this release is how it's one cohesive track list, so to say. I think the songs are differentiating from each other a little bit, but not too far. It's not like you're going from one moment to the other. Even though within a song that's totally possible. But of course that is also a bit typical for Doom, because you know it's a long track and you usually build up to climaxes. And I think for the whole album they really kept the same energy throughout, I think, and that's what I really like about this. I enjoy.
Maybe that's
What?
Maybe that's the part where I didn't like the album in a way, because I do like their songwriting. They have like their Doom, but there was something that wasn't working for me, and maybe it's because, you know, I said it to you. In my opinion, it coupled 4, and I have no clue how to translate het coupled 4. I have to look it up, but there's no real climax. Their song is. You say it as the energy is the same, but for me, I needed a little bit of variation in the energy, and there is this difference in between the clean vocals and the growls and the.
Yeah.
And the more melodic part, but it's...
But you said to me, you listened to three
I don't know.
songs, but then I should suggest you.
No. I didn't listen 3 songs. After 3 songs, I was kind of bored.
Well,
I listened the album twice. The full album twice.
Maybe you should.
So maybe I have to listen a couple of more times. But my life is also a big mess at the moment. So,
I would suggest you find that track list and start with Kaipaus, because that's really growing.
Which one is that one?
That grows really towards.
Kaipaus.
Yeah, song number 6 for listeners.
Yeah.
For the listeners, because that really has a clear climax to me. So it takes a while to get there, but I really found that very outstanding. From that one.
But I think maybe I wanted a climax somewhere around song number 3, and it's not coming, and it's, I don't know. And it doesn't say anything about their music. It doesn't say anything about the quality of the music, because it's really, the production of the songs. I think the mix is really well. The melodic parts sound really great, but there's something missing for me. I'm sorry.
So you're basically.
But I will listen Kaipaus again.
You're too impatient to wait for the climax to come.
Yeah, I think. God. Yeah, I need something in my life. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay.
Fast or not fast depends on,
All right. It's I think it's also not made for everyone. This kind of sound that they make, but that's also, I think, similar with Swallow the Sun. There's also a whole lot of people who cannot keep ground with it, but they also have a very dedicated group of people that really love it. And I think if this band reaches a wider audience, they will definitely have that same kind of distinct audience. And when I saw them in Tuska, that tent where they were playing in is the second largest stage was completely full. So I think that they have that audience.
But I think maybe I have to see them live to be drawn in a small venue, not in a outdoor light day show.
That's
but
good.
Somewhere dark, somewhere dark, somewhere small.
Yeah.
I think I have to feel. I don't know. See them play, feel the presence, get drawn in, and maybe I will love it.
Yeah.
Totally. I mean, I love Swallow the Sun.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it's not a good album, but there was something missing. And maybe that's the live element. I don't know. But you love it, so I'm not saying to people don't check this album out because it's good. And if you love this genre, please do. I mean,
yeah. I think this album asks for a specific audience, it's really for the melancholy. And I think if I have to must say a reference, then it's very obvious to me to say Black Sun Aeon, because Nicole, both same singer, but like that's a clear reference where you can look for. And of course, if you like Cinnamore a lot, then you will definitely like a lot of the elements that are in this album too. Although they're not like the same.
When you say that name, when you say that name, I was like, yeah. But I think I hear that in the melodic part.
Yeah.
There's a little touch, when you say it. Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah. All right, so that's a conclusion of this album.
But will it be on your top 5?
I don't know yet. I haven't really thought of albums yet for the whole year, because I listen to loads of albums, and
you do.
I really need to go through the lists to see for like this one or that one. Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah.
And this one is only going to be out in a few days after this podcast comes live. So yeah. I mean, if an album comes out in like March or something, I already have months to listen to it.
Yeah, you have time. Yeah.
That's the hard side of this. But yeah, who knows?
I know.
Who knows? In like 2 episodes, we have to think about that list anyway. So. I see Ophira panic. Already in 2 episodes, I have to have the list ready. Oh no.
No. I've been working on this. Because everybody knows I'm not the one that listens to a lot of new music. I'm one that listens to a lot of old albums.
But I make you listen to a lot of them for the podcast now, so.
Yeah, but I 2 weeks ago I made a list and it had a lot of Finnish bands. So I was like, ugh, maybe there's more music out there. Maybe there's more music out there, and it's not that I'm only listening, but yeah. I'm working on it. I'm checking out bands. I'm checking out albums.
No. Well, like I said, still.
Of course, probably I will have too many CDs to have a top 5, like always.
Yeah.
Because it's really hard to have a top 5.
We do have honorable mentions usually.
Yes, 5.
Yeah.
So, do we have news, or do you want to first do the Ikigai, whatever?
No, let's go with the news. Yeah. I already spread the news of In Flames and their festival and their tour and everything.
Yes.
So I have enough said about In Flames for now. Yeah, we had the news that what was it? Some duo from Norway, both from different bands, were going on a hike together in Norway, and I was already thinking about that meme that said that rangers are always looking for lost black metal bands that try to take promo pictures in the forest. But there was a news message shared by one band that had a link to a news paper website that said that 2 people were missing when they went hiking together. And because there was severe weather coming up, they were concerned and whatever. And a lot of bands were sharing that message that they were missing, and that the Red Cross and the fire department were looking for the 2, and that they were not coming home on time and whatever. So
no, Mama, I'm coming
I
home.
don't know.
Sorry.
It was interesting because a lot of people shared that and were like, oh, we hope they're going to be okay. And then what was it, 1 or 2 days later, it turned out it was a publicity stunt for their upcoming release. And I was like, wow.
Well done.
I don't know. I think it's
not,
it's a bit distasteful, I think, because people were concerned about their lives.
Because people really worried.
Yeah. And there's people going out there looking for them. I don't know if they really were, or that the newspaper was in on it, or whatever. I don't know. I was not investigating it that deeply. But I don't know. I think people share these kind of messages because they want to help in searching for missing persons, and then to have someone kind of abuse that. I don't know. It doesn't feel right with me personally.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. But hey, good for them. They got what they wanted, I guess. I still wonder if that was actually the case, or that maybe they were in trouble, made it out safe, but didn't think it was cool enough to acknowledge that they needed help. I don't know. I always keep that also in mind as an option. But, well, yeah, it was one of those messages that I was thinking, like, what the fuck? What's going on? People go really far these days to grab attention. To say. Yeah, that was kind of, I think, the biggest news that I saw. Yeah, oh wait, there's actually some news message that somebody who was looking for them was hurt or something.
Oh.
Like I said, I don't even know what the art is behind that. Yeah. We'll see. I think it's a bit distasteful. Alright. Did you have any news then? Because I don't recall.
Well, only the two, but they're like, they're grunge related, so not metal again. Sorry. It caught my eye that Billy Corgan is going to do something. One of his albums, or the Smashing Pumpkins albums, Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness. They're going to do it in an opera, and he says it's not going to be the opera singer singing in a rock kind of way. He explains that they're really going to take the album, break it down, and sort of compose it again with these opera singers to really bring out the operatic style. Because it's, I don't know, it's like 30 years old, the album.
Okay.
God, we're getting old.
Yeah. I can only hope so.
You know? We're getting old. No, we are already old.
Yeah.
I am already old.
I still hope to get old. Something that's not apparently very given in our family, so...
So, but that's a thing. The opera in Chicago is going to work on that, or they are working on it together. So, yeah, something for fans of Smashing Pumpkins. And then there's another thing that caught my eye. Soundgarden apparently is going to bring out an album with Chris Cornell on it.
Okay.
Now, we all know that one has been passed away for quite a long time.
Yeah.
But apparently he was recording songs before he deceased. Like 7 songs, it says. But there was a whole legal fight with the family from Cornell and then the band, and if it was his solo work or it was for Soundgarden, I don't know. But apparently they state that there's going to be an album.
Huh.
So who knows, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm always a bit hesitated with this kind of things, because, I don't know, it always feels a bit like when a family is releasing music, for example, or old band members in the case. Feels always a bit like, oh gosh, we need more money.
But I'm not sure, because Soundgarden is such a... I get what you say, and with a couple of bands, I feel the same way.
Yeah.
But I don't know, with Soundgarden and with Chris Cornell, you know, it's... He left something. So I'm not sure if it's just for money, because there's a lot of lawsuits going on, and it seems to be able to get the songs out. So I don't think they're doing it for the money, because I think they lost more money with all the lawsuits to get the music. Yeah, so I think it's really for they still have a big fan base, you know? And Chris Cornell was, you know, together with a couple others, something in the music world. for my age, important. So, but I'm curious how it will sound because, you know, the tracks with his vocals already had to be recorded. So then, I don't know. But we will find out in the future. So that's only the news that I found.
Yeah, but even for the news, it's quiet end of the year, I guess. Oh well. Then time to look at things that make us happy. But I don't know. I was gonna say something again about Christmas recordings, but I wouldn't say making it happy is all the right words, because I had one band that decided to not show up twice for their appointment on a spot.
Oh no!
Yeah. And that band is called Phantoms of Future. So, go F yourself.
No future!
Yeah, I mean, like, you chose a slot out of, I don't know, how many hundreds I'm offering, literally. And then you don't show up. Okay, sure, something can come up the first time. Then you choose a second slot because I was like, okay, something can happen, why not? And then you just decide to again not show up. And I'm like, really? Really? What's wrong with you? Like, you asked me to if we could do an interview, you know? It's... Yeah. So, yeah, sometimes this sucks. And also, there's people that do not respond to their email, or they respond, I'm going to let you know soon, and then crickets. Look,
crickets.
You ask...
Lots and lots of crickets.
And that are always the people that ask me, like, oh, hey, can we do an interview? And I'm like, sure, let's do it. Here, this is my availability. Pick a date, pick a time. Hey, you know, if you want something, you need to do something to make that happen, you know? I mean, I think that's kind of weird, disrespectful even. But that's my rant for now. Then I must say, I also had some really nice conversations. I had one yesterday that I really enjoyed. And that's something that made me happy because, I don't know, it's good to have talk with a person that you can kind of connect with. And that's really nice. So there's also lots of positive in that. I guess that's my positive things for today, for this podcast. And then I'm wondering, what's your ikigai?
I've been to a concert.
Yay.
That was a yay. That was a yay.
Yeah, well, you liked all three bands. This very, very big yay.
Yeah, so that was a really yay.
That was a really good...
Yay. Thinking. I was checking, did we finally had some comments on our podcast? But no.
Yes, we did. We actually did.
One.
Yeah, one.
Yeah, one.
One person who said she needed to catch up on some episodes. That's okay.
Yeah.
Feel free to do so.
So thank you for listening. But where are the other comments? I mean...
Yeah, I don't know. But to be honest...
It would really make me happy if we have a few more comments of people letting us know if they like it or not, what they would like to hear.
I don't know. I can imagine, because personally, if I'm listening to a podcast, I'm also doing something else usually, and then the podcast is over. I move on to something else, and I'm still listening to whatever comes up after that. So I can understand why this happens, but
and maybe a thumbs up then, because we have like 8 thumbs up.
Yeah.
Can be higher.
Yeah, but to be honest, it seems to match the ratio that other YouTubers and such get also. So I'm not completely unsatisfied with that ratio from...
But it's still crazy because like 3,500 people were listening.
Yeah, but that's just nothing different.
Oh my god.
That if you look to big YouTubers from like Mr. Beast or whatever, they literally score the same kind of ratio for likes, views, likes, and
I know.
comments. So I think that's a generic thing. I know I would like to have this interaction too, but I can imagine that is the thing.
Yeah. What would make me happy?
Yeah, well, I think since it's Christmas is coming up, then I think people who are listening
Christmas time.
can just do one little thing to make Elvira happy as a Christmas gift for us. Leave us a comment.
Yeah, or let us know which one you enjoyed the most this year. I mean,
The episode, wow, yeah.
but then you have to start thinking.
Yeah, usually people put podcasts on to have something in music to listen to in the background, or like when they're working or in a car, or I don't know. So I don't know if that will reach people that much, but I don't know. We'll see, I guess. It's very easy to make us happy. Just leaving a comment. It's free.
Mm.
It's fully free to do so. So
It is.
don't let yourself be stopped. So yeah, that's that. Let's go to our playlist.
Music.
Well, I cannot have my full list disclosed because obviously I've been listening to a lot of bands that I've been reviewing or interviewing. So, other than Countess Coolomaton, which we already spoke about, I decided to listen a bit more of Cinnamore, because why not? I felt like doing so. I listened to some good old Wasp, because, you know, sometimes you have to be nostalgic.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been listening to Mornings in the Car. I've been listening to Dark Aim. What else did I have in the car? Yeah, the same albums on repeat. Some Dark Tranquility, some Samael. Yeah.
Oh no. You're going to be like me. The same albums on repeat.
Yeah, no.
Older albums.
But the thing is, I realized that I was in my car that I need to take the USB out and put some new music on there because...
Put some new...
Yeah, no, because, I mean, I listened via the USB because most of the time I get promos and they're not on Spotify yet, and I listen to the music before they are released, so that's how I prefer to have a USB in my car to put the music on. And I haven't...
I don't know if that works in my car.
I don't know if my car does. But I have a new...
I mean, I can charge through USB, but I don't know if I put a USB in there.
No, I don't think so, because...
if it will play the music.
No, because this one is connected to my audio system. But then again, I have a much newer car than you do, so that makes sense that it works for me and not for you. But, yeah, I was thinking I need to take that thing out, but then I always forget to take the thing out and put some music on. So that's something I need to do in the near future, and then I'll have something new to listen to. Because I will be spending some time in my car a bit more, and upcoming year probably a lot more, so... Yeah.
Me too.
Then I need to...
Well, not more, but...
drive a bit more and listen to a bit more music on my roads. And that's all cool. I'm looking forward to...
Cool.
Yeah, no, but I'm looking forward to use my time wisely and listen to music in the car.
I know.
And we all know that I quite enjoy a little road trip anyway. Did I listen to something else? Well, I do go down my YouTube list, and that has just one of those songs. If you listen to it once, then it keeps popping up in your YouTube algorithm for some reason. That's some V&V Nation, some Cradle of Filth, for example. It's like you listen to that for the Cradle of Filth interview, and then suddenly that song Vitamin keeps showing up in the in the playlist, and I'm like, why? I listened to it once. Yeah. But hey, that's okay.
Yeah.
So I use that list, and yeah. No, that's about it that I can tell right now, because people need to wait for the Christmas series. I really hope that I'm gonna be able to record enough, because it's a bit hard this year to get bands to join for some reason. Also, not a lot of cool bands are releasing stuff, so that's also hard. And one of the promoters I usually take about 4 or 5 bands from is kind of having some health issues, so taking a bit of a break in his work.
Yeah.
That doesn't help either. So we'll see if I make it, but in any way I'm trying, and I'll see how far I get. And otherwise, that's it. Sometimes then you just have to, that's if there's nothing interesting, I'm not gonna interview bands that I don't think are interesting for our audience. So that's it. And how about your playlists? I mean, we've been talking about it already a bit before this week, so I kind of know what was on your playlist.
What?
What? Oh, you were not texting me in WhatsApp all day, all the night about bands from Finland that were from a certain era, and
Yeah, that was that yesterday or the day before? I had some sort of
nostalgic moment.
nostalgic modus. It started with one song, and then there was like I got lost, but really badly lost. I mean, there was like Bloodpit, Disco Ensemble, Private Line, Uniclobi, Indica, remember that when we were in the bar?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know Indica.
Some guys thought I was the singer, and I had to show my passport that I wasn't her. I said, I don't even know Finnish, but that was there, Widako, but also Don Johnson Big Band, Kwan, End of You, Icon Crash. Really? I went really, but also the metal part. Kalma, Kiwas, Grendel, Rhythmiaero, Turisas, Koteliseosus, what else? But also all these, like My Karma, Ismo Alanko,
Oh yeah, My Karma.
Chemo Petrol, Apulanta,
Of course, I was just thinking about
Epunomali.
Apulanta.
So, there was like, that one song led to another song, and there was like a moment, oh wait, this one, but then, oh wait, this, and oh wait, we went to this gig, and then I went to the Tempelores website, and I was Googling, I was like, oh my god, I've been at a show, and then there was, oh my god, we interviewed them, and oh my god, I wrote I wrote a CD review, oh my god. But yeah, I had some moments of good old times.
Yeah.
But beside that, I went to Eindhoven, and I was listening in my car, not to the obvious, or maybe a little bit, but I was listening to Slomosa and Kaias. I've been listening to In Morning. But also Blanco White. That's not metal. I've listened to Sowulo because they released an album and I listened to it but didn't fall in love with it, so I thought give it another spin. What else? There have been different things. Nothing more because I'm going to see them on Tuesday. Swallow the Sun I've listened to. In Flames.
Yes, nice.
Of course, there was some Amorphis in there as well.
How about Graveyard?
No? Oh, yes. I opened the thing and there was like the last song I listened to was Graveyard, the Siren. So, yeah. Always there.
They should really sponsor you.
I make everybody listen to Graveyard.
They should really sponsor you.
So yeah, I think that was... Oh, I've listened to Heilung as well. And some other bands. So yeah, I think that was it. Atlas, I've been listening, checking them out after the gig.
Nice, nice.
Yeah. And some other things, but I'm gonna keep that a secret because that might maybe, some fresh blood.
Ooh.
For the album top 5, I was checking out a few bands that released something this year. Who knows?
Okay then. Well, that was a nice long list. Yeah, so...
But it was fun, one of those moments where you dive into old things.
Yeah, that is true. I do it more regularly than I think, but...
Oh, have fun. We talked about that one as well.
True.
The last summer.
Yeah.
But it's kind of fun because you think of one band and then you're like, wait, there was this guy in the band that plays with another guy, and then they have an album, they had something like Plutonium Orange, and then we've been to these after parties and we saw Grendel play there, and then there was like...
Yeah.
Yeah. And what was this little venue called? This little freaking place? What was it? And then...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, good old memories. And up to...
But I'm kind of surprised. We've seen so many bands of those. Crazy.
Yeah, I was just thinking because I was on a forum for some other topic where some guy was introducing himself and he was like, oh, I'm from America and I write for a music magazine, and over the last 20 years I saw more than 3,000 bands live, and I was thinking, I've never counted how many bands I've photographed or I've seen live, other than that I counted my June, where I reached over 100 bands in only June, so I would safely say that I reached that 3,000 as well. But it was just an interesting moment that I was realizing, like, yeah, we did see a lot, really a lot of bands.
I worked in a venue for 10 years on multiple days a week, so...
Yeah, exactly.
That
is we've both been... Yeah, I lost count how many we've seen. And I've never really bothered to keep a track of that. I know some people keep whole Excel lists of what they've seen where and like, but how do you even count that? Like, when did you really see a band? If you're at a festival and you saw 3 songs and then left, did you still count that? Or I don't know. Because have you really seen a band if you leave after 3 songs, for example? Like, that's what I'm always wondering. Like, but yeah.
I think a lot of people that make those lists will count it like that.
Yeah.
But I've seen so many bands in those 10 years that I worked at Be Below. But I was working, so it's really different than hearing and seeing a band than when you're in the audience and seeing the band. And even when you take photos of a band, it's different than being in the audience. So
yeah, that's true. But hey, fun things to realize at some point. All right, let's just see if we...
But if anybody still needs to know why I listen so many Finnish bands, and still do,
yeah. Now we...
Yeah, how? I'm thinking how. There was like a few Finnish bands I listened to, then I decided to do a workplace in Finland, or actually before. I wanted to go to Sweden because I worked at IKEA. They put me in Finland. I worked in a daycare there for a couple of weeks. And then I got introduced into the whole rock and metal of Finland. And Finnish people and Finnish language and whatever not. And drinks. And then I went back on a holiday, studied there for 6 months. Was planning to write my thesis in Norway, but that didn't happen. So I went back to Finland and wrote my thesis in Finland for 2 months. And then, you went there for 6 months or 7. And, that's why, I think.
Yeah.
That's the connection. Yeah.
Yep, lots of Finnish bands, and yeah, they keep coming. Finland is such a metal country. Yeah. All right, we're over an hour deep in, I think.
Are we still gonna do?
What are we gonna do?
Are we still gonna do for the members, for the listeners, Q&A with us? Because normally you do Q&A with you.
Yeah, I do that as the last one.
Maybe they'd like to ask me questions.
Yeah, we can do that.
Although I think most people that answer the Instagram page know you and not me, but
yeah, that's the reason why they should ask you questions. But if we do that,
but
we have to ask
you should be here.
people to be polite, because usually I always get a couple of questions that are kind of like rude. Like some people.
Well, then I give rude answers.
Yeah, some people literally ask you like, when are you gonna get pregnant and that sort of thing. So I'm like, excuse me. None of your business.
True, and that's not only up to one person, for the people asking those questions.
Yeah.
You kind of need, that's how it works.
Yeah. But that's often, I think I answered it last year by saying, well, not now, and then moved on to the next question, something like that. Just ask us, be decent with your questions. Yes. So, no, we...
Well, if you ask those questions to me, I will give back those weird same answers.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, if we do this, I'm going to ask you the questions, but not show them before. So you can have a spontaneous...
I have to answer them on the spot.
Yep.
And you can think about the questions for yourself. No, okay, that's, brilliant.
Yeah, but I can also filter out the rude questions, so that's one thing.
Wow.
Oh well, we have to think of how to do that. I think we have 2 episodes and then we can do the Q&A or something. Yeah, we can think of how to shape that up and make it happen. New Year special.
Yeah. I vision like cheerleader girls with pom-poms now for us.
Yeah.
So, I think we're at the end.
Yeah. I was trying to close it up.
Of this bright, fun episode.
Yeah. And
Do you have anything coming up next week or the week after?
I have nothing planned because life is still not figured out for
Life.
next year. There's one more box I need to check off before I am gonna be all wild again, and that's okay. But
Wild.
Yeah.
You're going to be wild again.
yes, wild.
Ooh.
I don't know. I still somewhere in my head think that before the end of the year I would like a little trip. Because I don't know. I can, I guess. But we'll have to see about that.
Probably up north,
No,
I guess.
Actually, south.
No?
I was thinking south.
South?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's happening with you? Did you bump your head?
No, but I feel like I want to see something else. Something else. And I'm kind of planning it a little bit in my mind to do that, but I also, I mean, I need a couple things to figure out first, and then I might actually do all that. But that's me. I like spontaneous things, right? So we'll see.
Yeah.
And
Well, I told you I had a dream about a trip up north, so...
yeah. And I did get some invites for December and actually for next week already, but I'm like, I don't know. That's one band that...
So you get invites?
Yeah, I do. I get them a lot. But I'm like, I don't know this band, and one of our crew members is writing about that the album already, and why should I go into that band? That's not really my genre anyway.
B, C.
And then I have to go all the way to 020. And that's not my favorite place to be.
020?
Yep.
That's Amsterdam, right?
Exactly.
Big city Amsterdam, here I come, big city Amsterdam.
Ugh.
Yeah.
So no, I probably won't do that, but hey, we'll see. Not much plans, but maybe I'll just surprise you in the next episode. So yeah, concluding this whole chatter session, give Elvira a Christmas present by leaving a comment in our YouTube. She really likes that, and thanks for the person who already did that in the last episodes, and we really appreciate that. I know there's a couple others who quite regularly comment, but hey, if you've never done so, feel free to do so, and let us know. If you haven't done that already, you can also subscribe, and then you will always be notified when a new episode comes out. And yeah, I guess that's it. Time to say.
Yeah, and stalk the Instagram from Temploris with questions for both of us.
Yeah, I have to see when we're gonna put up a question sticker, or we're gonna...
They can just send you a DM.
Yeah.
You can send me a DM too on my photo account, but I don't think people will know my photo account, so
No,
they have to stalk you.
they can do that too. But I will also put up a question sticker, and then we'll see. We can do that.
Yeah, but that will be up in a couple of weeks, probably.
We'll have to think of it. But if people subscribe and like and whatever, follow it, then they will see it coming by anyway. So that's just my recommendation to do so. I think.
Yes.
Time to say goodbye. Bye.
Oh. Bye.